There comes a time in every life when we stand on the edge of a vast divide between what we desire and what seems possible. Logic, reason, and the world around us all tell us that what we want cannot be. The mind, conditioned by years of limitations, tries to persuade us that it's unrealistic, unattainable, or too far out of reach. Yet deep within, there is a voice that whispers of possibilities beyond what the eye can see. That voice, however faint, speaks of a reality that only the heart knows. But how do you hold on to a dream when everything outside of you denies it? How do you nurture faith when reason, facts, and evidence stand against you? It is in these moments of contradiction, when what we see and experience appears to defy what we deeply wish to manifest, that the true power of belief comes alive. It is not the easy belief that comes when everything aligns. It is the unwavering conviction that you must cultivate when everything seems to fall apart. Today, I will take you on a journey into the heart of belief, where the power lies not in what is seen, but in what is felt. The outer world may deny your desire, but your inner world has the ability to reshape it entirely. Let us explore the art of holding fast to that vision, even when reason argues otherwise. When the outside says no, let your inner world echo with a louder, stronger yes. This is the power that shapes destinies. Living in the feeling of the wish fulfilled is a concept that requires more than just understanding. It demands practice, patience, and unwavering faith. It is not simply imagining that you have achieved your desire, but actually living as if you have already attained it, embodying the emotions and sensations of your fulfilled dream. To truly grasp this idea, you must realize that it goes beyond mere visualization. It is about entering a state of being where your desired outcome feels as real to you as your current reality. The challenge for most people is bridging the gap between the life they are living and the life they want to create. The external world provides evidence that often contradicts the desires of the heart. We see the lack, we experience the frustrations, and we feel the distance between where we are and where we wish to be. But this gap is only as real as we allow it to be. The power lies within you to blur the lines between your present and your desired future by immersing yourself fully in the feeling of already having what you seek. Imagine for a moment that your greatest desire has been fulfilled. How would you feel? What would your day look like? How would you interact with the world? The answers to these questions are not abstract. They are the foundation upon which you build your new reality. To live in the feeling of the wish fulfilled is to embody those emotions and behaviors right now, regardless of what your current circumstances show you. This practice is not about ignoring reality or pretending that difficulties don't exist. Rather, it's about choosing to prioritize your inner state over the external conditions. When you make the conscious decision to align your thoughts and feelings with the outcome you desire, you begin to shift the energy around you. The world reflects back to you what you believe, not what is currently happening. Your belief becomes the lens through which reality unfolds. This is not an easy practice. It requires consistency and a deep sense of trust in the unseen. The logical mind, trained to rely on facts and evidence, will resist this process. It will argue that you cannot live in a state of abundance when your bank account shows otherwise, or that you cannot feel love when your relationships are strained. But this is where the true power of living in the feeling of the wish fulfilled comes in. You must learn to override those thoughts and emotions that contradict your desired state and instead dwell in the certainty that your wish is already a reality. One of the most effective ways to begin this process is through the use of imagination. Imagination is the bridge between the seen and the unseen. It allows you to explore possibilities that are not yet visible to the naked eye. By vividly imagining yourself in the life you desire, you are not simply daydreaming, you are actively creating a new reality. The subconscious mind does not differentiate between what is real and what is imagined. It accepts whatever you consistently feed it. This is why the practice of living in the feeling of the wish fulfilled is so powerful, because when done consistently, it reprograms your subconscious mind to align with your desired outcome. Take time each day to immerse yourself in the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and imagine yourself already living the life you want. Feel the emotions of success, happiness, love, or abundance. Let those feelings wash over you as if they were already present. The key is not just to visualize the details, but to connect emotionally with the experience. Your emotions are the fuel that drives manifestation. When you can feel the joy, peace, or fulfillment of your desired outcome as if it were already true, you are aligning yourself with that reality. There will be times when doubt creeps in, and you may find yourself pulled back into the old patterns of thinking and feeling. This is normal. It is part of the process. The key is to recognize when this happens and gently guide yourself back into the state of fulfillment. Each time you do this, you strengthen your ability to maintain the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Over time, it will become easier, and you will notice that your external reality begins to shift in subtle yet powerful ways. Living in the feeling of the wish fulfilled also requires a level of detachment. This does not mean that you stop caring about your desires, but rather that you release the need to control how and when they will manifest. When you are deeply immersed in the feeling of already having what you desire, you no longer feel the urgency or desperation that often accompanies unfulfilled wishes. You trust that what you seek is already yours and that it will come to you in the perfect time and way. This detachment allows you to remain calm and centered, even when the outer world does not immediately reflect your inner state. It is important to remember that the outer world is always a reflection of your inner world. If you are constantly focused on what is missing, on the lack or the struggle, that is what will continue to show up in your life. But when you shift your focus to the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you are sending a powerful signal to the universe that this is your new reality. The more you live in this state, the more the world will conform to match it. Another crucial aspect of this practice is persistence. Manifestation is not an overnight process. It takes time for the outer world to catch up to the inner shift. There may be moments when it feels like nothing is happening, and the temptation to give up will be strong. But this is where persistence comes in. You must continue to live in the feeling of your wish fulfilled, even when the evidence suggests otherwise. This unwavering belief is what eventually brings the manifestation into form. Living in the feeling of the wish fulfilled is a transformative practice. It challenges you to step beyond the limitations of logic and reason and into the realm of infinite possibilities. It requires you to cultivate a deep sense of trust in your own power to create reality. But once you master this art, you will find that life unfolds in ways you never thought possible. The world will reflect back to you the truth of your inner state, and you will experience the joy and fulfillment of living the life you once only dreamed of. The power of inner conviction is the foundation upon which all manifestations rest. It is the unwavering belief that what you desire is not only possible but inevitable, regardless of the external circumstances or the opinions of others. Inner conviction is more than just positive thinking or hope. It is a deep, rooted certainty that transcends doubt and fear. It is the inner knowing that your desires are already yours and that the universe is merely catching up to your belief. At its core, inner conviction is a state of mind where your belief in your desired outcome becomes so strong that it overrides any external evidence to the contrary. This conviction comes from a place deep within where your true power resides. It is the force that propels you forward, even when everything around you seems to contradict your desires. When you cultivate inner conviction, you tap into a well of strength that allows you to persist through obstacles, setbacks, and delays. The challenge for many people is that they base their beliefs on what they can see and experience in the physical world. They allow their circumstances to dictate their level of faith in their desires. If things aren't going well, they lose hope. If they face obstacles, they begin to doubt whether their dreams are possible. This is where the power of inner conviction becomes crucial. It requires you to shift your focus from the external world to your internal world, to place more value on your belief in the unseen than on the evidence of the seen. Inner conviction is not something that comes overnight. It is a practice, a skill that must be cultivated and nurtured over time. It begins with a decision to believe in yourself and your desires no matter what. This decision must be firm and unwavering, because the external world will often challenge your conviction. There will be moments when things don't seem to be working out, when progress seems slow or non-existent. And it's during these times that your inner conviction will be tested. But this is also when your conviction has the power to grow stronger. The secret to developing inner conviction lies in the understanding that reality is not fixed. The world around you is constantly in a state of flux, responding to your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. What appears as solid and unchangeable is, in fact, malleable and subject to your inner state. When you hold a firm conviction that your desires are already on their way to you, the universe begins to reorganize itself to align with your belief. Circumstances, events, and people will start to shift in ways that bring your desire closer to you. But how do you cultivate this powerful inner conviction? The first step is to become aware of your current beliefs and thought patterns. Are they aligned with what you desire, or are they focused on what you lack? If your thoughts are filled with doubt, fear, or uncertainty, it's important to recognize that these are not reflective of reality, they are simply reflections of past conditioning. The beauty of inner conviction is that it allows you to rewrite these old patterns and replace them with new, empowering beliefs. Once you've identified any limiting beliefs, the next step is to consciously choose new ones. You must begin to tell yourself a new story, one where your desires are not only possible but already on their way to you. This isn't about pretending or forcing yourself to believe something you don't. It's about gently and consistently reinforcing the idea that you are worthy of your desires and that they are attainable. This is where the practice of visualization and affirmation comes into play. When you visualize your desired outcome, you are not just imagining it, you are creating it in the realm of the unseen. The more vividly you can imagine yourself living in the reality of your fulfilled desire, the stronger your conviction will become. Visualization allows you to experience the emotions, sensations, and joy of having what you want, even before it physically manifests. This emotional connection strengthens your inner conviction because your mind begins to accept the reality of your desire as true. Affirmations are another powerful tool for building inner conviction. By repeatedly affirming that your desires are on their way, you are reprogramming your subconscious mind to accept this as your new reality. It's important that these affirmations are not just empty words, but statements that you deeply believe. Even if you don't fully believe them at first, with time and repetition, they will begin to take root in your mind and become a part of your belief system. Another key aspect of cultivating inner conviction is learning to detach from the how. One of the biggest obstacles to strong conviction is the tendency to obsess over how your desire will manifest. The mind wants to figure out every step, every detail, and every possible outcome. But this need for control can actually weaken your conviction because it places the focus on doubt and uncertainty. When you are constantly trying to figure out the how, you are essentially telling yourself that you don't trust the process. To cultivate strong inner conviction, you must learn to let go of the need to control the details. Trust that the universe or the larger forces at play will handle the how. Your only job is to hold the vision of your desire, to live in the feeling of your wish fulfilled, and to trust that the path will reveal itself. This doesn't mean that you sit back and do nothing. It means that you take inspired action when it feels right. But you don't force or manipulate the process. One of the greatest gifts of inner conviction is the sense of peace it brings. When you truly believe in the inevitability of your desires, you no longer feel the need to worry, rush, or struggle. You know that what you seek is already yours, and this allows you to relax into the process. You stop trying to control every aspect of your journey, and instead you allow things to unfold naturally. This state of calm and trust is not only more enjoyable, but also more powerful, because it aligns you with the flow of the universe. The power of inner conviction lies in its ability to transform both your inner and outer world. When you hold firm in your belief, when you refuse to be swayed by circumstances or appearances, you become a powerful creator of your own reality. The world will bend to match your inner state, and what once seemed impossible will become inevitable. The key is to believe so deeply, so fully, that nothing can shake your conviction, not even reason, logic, or the doubts of others. This is the true power of inner conviction, and it is available to anyone who is willing to claim it. Mastering the art of imagination is a powerful key to unlocking the life you desire. Imagination is not just a tool for daydreaming or escaping reality, it is the creative force behind everything that manifests in your world. Every great achievement, every invention, every work of art, and every fulfilled desire begins with imagination. When you learn to consciously direct this inner power, you hold the ability to transform your circumstances, reshape your life, and bring your desires into physical form. Imagination is the bridge between the seen and the unseen, the gateway through which you access infinite possibilities. It is where all creation starts. Most people use their imagination unconsciously, letting it be guided by past experiences, fears, and limiting beliefs. But when you master the art of imagination, you take control of this creative faculty, using it to mold your future rather than being shaped by your past. To truly understand the power of imagination, you must first realize that it is not limited by your current circumstances or the physical world. Imagination allows you to step beyond the boundaries of what seems possible and explore new realities. Through imagination, you can access experiences, emotions, and states of being that have not yet manifested in the material world. This is important because the mind does not distinguish between real experiences and imagined ones. To your subconscious, what you vividly imagine is just as real as what you perceive with your senses. The key to mastering the art of imagination is learning to use it deliberately and consistently. It's not enough to simply imagine something once and then forget about it. You must engage your imagination regularly, feeding it with the images and emotions that align with your desires. This is the process of mental creation, where you begin to construct the reality you want to live in. The more you immerse yourself in these imagined experiences, the more they become a part of your belief system, and eventually they begin to manifest in your external world. One of the most important aspects of this practice is to use your imagination from the end result, not from the place of lack or desire. Many people make the mistake of imagining their desires as something far off in the future, something they hope to achieve one day. But to truly master imagination, you must step into the feeling of already having what you want. When you imagine yourself as already living in the reality of your fulfilled desire, you activate powerful emotional and mental states that accelerate its manifestation. For example, if your desire is to experience financial abundance, you must imagine yourself already enjoying the freedom, security, and peace that comes with financial wealth. What does it feel like to be financially free? How do you act? How do you move through the world? What kinds of thoughts fill your mind? These are the kinds of questions that guide your imagination. The more vividly you can paint this picture in your mind, the more real it becomes to you, and the faster your outer reality begins to align with it. Another essential element of mastering imagination is to engage all your senses in the process. Don't just visualize your desires, feel them, hear them, taste them, and even smell them. The more sensory detail you can include in your imagined experience, the more powerfully it impacts your subconscious mind. For instance, if you are imagining your dream home, don't just see it in your mind's eye. Feel the warmth of the sun streaming through the windows, smell the fresh flowers on the table, hear the soft music playing in the background. Engage all of your senses as if you were physically there. Imagination is not limited to specific desires or goals. It can also be used to shift your state of being in any moment. If you are feeling anxious or stressed, you can use your imagination to transport yourself to a place of peace and calm. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in a serene environment, perhaps sitting by a tranquil lake or walking through a lush forest. As you immerse yourself in this imagined experience, your body and mind will begin to respond as if you were actually there, helping you shift your emotional state. This is the power of imagination. It creates real effects in both your inner and outer world. The more you practice using it consciously, the more control you gain over your emotional and mental states and ultimately over your life. As you become more skilled in the art of imagination, you'll find that you can create your desired reality with greater ease and speed. Another crucial aspect of mastering imagination is learning to guard it against negative influences. Just as you can use your imagination to create the life you want, it can also be used unconsciously to create unwanted experiences. When you allow your imagination to be filled with fear, doubt, or worry, you are directing this creative force toward the manifestation of those negative outcomes. This is why it's essential to become mindful of where your thoughts and imagination are directed. To safeguard your imagination, you must be intentional about the thoughts and images you entertain. If you catch yourself imagining worst case scenarios or dwelling on negative possibilities, gently redirect your mind toward what you want to create instead. And train yourself to think and imagine only in alignment with your desires. This takes practice, but with time, you'll become adept at recognizing when your imagination is being misused and correcting its course. A powerful technique to enhance your mastery of imagination is the practice of mental rehearsals. This involves regularly rehearsing in your mind the experiences you want to have in life. Just like an athlete mentally rehearses their performance before a game, you can mentally rehearse your desired life. If you want to excel in a particular area, spend time each day imagining yourself already performing at the highest level in that area. Feel the emotions of success, satisfaction, and accomplishment as if it were already happening. The more you rehearse these experiences in your mind, the more your subconscious accepts them as true, and the more you begin to act in ways that align with that reality. Imagination is also deeply tied to faith. When you imagine something, you are engaging in an act of faith. You are choosing to believe in something that has not yet appeared in the physical world. This is why imagination requires a certain level of trust and belief in the unseen. As you practice using your imagination, your faith in its power will grow, and you'll begin to see tangible results in your life. Mastering the art of imagination is not just about achieving specific goals, it's about transforming the way you live. When you become skilled in directing your imagination, you are no longer at the mercy of external circumstances. You realize that you are the creator of your reality and that nothing is beyond your reach. The possibilities are truly limitless when you understand how to use your imagination to shape your life. Ultimately, imagination is a gift, a divine tool that allows you to tap into the infinite potential of the universe. It is your personal canvas on which you can paint the life of your dreams. The more you master this art, the more empowered you become to create a life that reflects your highest desires and aspirations. When you understand that your imagination is the seed of all creation, you realize that you hold the key to manifesting anything you want. Mastering the art of imagination is mastering the art of life itself. Detaching from the external world is a profound practice that allows you to move beyond the surface level distractions of life and connect with the deeper, more powerful essence of your being. In a world constantly pulling your attention in 1,000 directions, learning to detach is essential for aligning yourself with your desires and manifesting the reality you want to experience. The external world is filled with fleeting appearances, temporary circumstances, other people's opinions, societal expectations that can easily cloud your vision and distract you from the inner work that truly shapes your life. Detaching doesn't mean withdrawing from life, it means reclaiming your inner power by no longer being overly influenced by external conditions. The first step in detaching from the external world is to understand that everything you see, hear, and experience on the outside is a reflection of your inner state. What you perceive as the external world is really just a projection of your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. When you grasp this truth, you start to see that your circumstances are not as fixed or as concrete as they may seem. They are malleable, changeable, and ultimately shaped by the energy you hold within yourself. By detaching from the constant fluctuations of the outside world, you create space to shift your inner reality, and as a result, your outer reality follows suit. One of the reasons detachment is so powerful is that it breaks the cycle of reaction. When you are overly focused on the external world, you are often reacting to events, people, or situations, allowing them to dictate your thoughts, feelings, and actions. This reactive state keeps you bound to the external, making you feel as though you are at the mercy of your circumstances. You may find yourself feeling stressed, anxious, or frustrated because you believe that your happiness and fulfillment are dependent on what happens around you. Detachment frees you from this loop. Instead of reacting to the world, you begin to create your reality from within. Detachment allows you to see things as they are, without attaching meaning or emotional weight to them. For instance, when something unfavorable happens, such as a setback at work or a disagreement with a loved one, detaching means observing the situation without letting it shake your core sense of peace. You recognize that external events are just passing experiences. They do not define who you are or your potential to create the life you want. Detaching from the ups and downs of life allows you to maintain an inner equilibrium, a centeredness that is unshaken by temporary challenges. A crucial aspect of detaching from the external world is learning to let go of the need for validation or approval from others. Many people become attached to the opinions of family, friends, or society, letting those external voices dictate how they feel about themselves and the choices they make. This attachment creates a dependency on outside validation, which can trap you in a cycle of trying to meet others' expectations, often at the expense of your own desires and happiness. Detaching from the need for approval empowers you to follow your inner guidance, to trust yourself, and to live authentically. When you no longer seek validation from others, you find freedom and confidence in living true to your values. Detachment also plays a significant role in the manifestation process. One of the key principles of manifesting your desires is learning to detach from the outcome. This means that once you have set your intention and done the inner work to align with your desire, you must release your attachment to how or when it will manifest. Many people struggle with this because they become fixated on a specific outcome or timeline, and when things don't happen exactly as they imagined, they lose faith. But true detachment is about trusting that the universe knows the perfect way to bring your desire into being, even if it doesn't unfold in the exact way or time frame you expected. Detaching from the outcome allows you to relax into the flow of life. It frees you from anxiety and impatience, and it creates an open space for the universe to work its magic. When you are overly attached to a specific outcome, you can actually block the manifestation process by holding on to doubt or fear. But when you detach, you are signaling to the universe that you trust in the natural unfolding of your desire, and this trust accelerates the manifestation process. Practicing detachment does not mean becoming indifferent or passive. On the contrary, it involves an active engagement with your inner world. Detachment is about focusing your energy inward, cultivating a state of inner peace, trust, and alignment with your higher self. It is about taking full responsibility for your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, and understanding that these inner states are what create your outer reality. Detaching from the external world gives you the clarity to see beyond appearances and to connect with the deeper truth of who you are and what you are capable of. A practical way to begin detaching from the external world is through mindfulness and meditation. These practices help you quiet the noise of the outside world and connect with your inner stillness. When you meditate, you learn to observe your thoughts without attaching to them. This teaches you that you are not your thoughts, and you are certainly not defined by the external conditions of your life. You are the observer, the creator, the consciousness behind it all. This realization is the foundation of detachment. Detaching also requires cultivating a deep sense of faith and trust in the unseen forces that are always working in your favor. This means surrendering control over how things will happen and trusting that everything is unfolding perfectly, even if it doesn't always seem that way on the surface. Faith is a powerful aspect of detachment because it allows you to release the need for immediate results and to rest in the knowing that your desires are being fulfilled in the perfect way at the perfect time. Another vital element of detachment is practicing gratitude for the present moment. When you are constantly focused on what is happening in the external world, you may overlook the beauty and abundance that already exist in your life. Detaching from external circumstances allows you to appreciate what you have right now, without needing anything outside of yourself to change in order to feel fulfilled. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from worry to peace, and this shift in perspective aligns you with more positive experiences. As you detach from the external world, you begin to realize that true fulfillment comes from within. No amount of external success, material possessions, or approval from others can give you the lasting happiness and peace that comes from being deeply connected to your inner self. Detachment allows you to live from a place of inner power, where you are no longer swayed by the changing tides of life. You become the steady presence in the midst of it all, grounded in the knowledge that you are the creator of your experience. In essence, detaching from the external world is about reclaiming your inner authority. It is about recognizing that you are not a victim of circumstances, but a powerful creator capable of shaping your reality from within. When you detach from the noise of the outside world and focus on your inner state, you align yourself with the true source of your power. You step into a place of inner peace, clarity, and strength, where you can manifest your desires with ease and live a life that is in harmony with your highest self. Aligning emotion with desire is one of the most powerful techniques in manifesting the life you want. At its core, this practice is about creating a deep emotional connection to what you desire, long before it shows up in your physical reality. It's about learning how to feel as though you already have what you want, generating the emotional state that aligns with the outcome you wish to experience. This is crucial because emotions are not just fleeting feelings, they are powerful forces that shape your inner world and consequently your external reality. Many people focus solely on thinking about their desires, but thoughts alone are not enough to manifest your goals. The key lies in combining your thoughts with the right emotions, as emotions carry a much stronger energetic charge than thoughts. They act as the bridge between the mental and physical realms, making your desires feel real and tangible. This emotional alignment sends a clear signal to the universe that you are ready to receive what you want. When you align your emotions with your desires, you are essentially practicing living in the end, feeling as though your wish has already been fulfilled. This is a profound shift in consciousness because it moves you from a state of lack to a state of abundance. Instead of focusing on the fact that you don't yet have what you want, you shift your attention to the feeling of already having it. This creates a powerful magnetic force, attracting the desired outcome into your life. One of the reasons emotional alignment is so effective is because emotions are the language of the subconscious mind. Your subconscious doesn't understand concepts like time or distance, it only responds to the emotional states you consistently cultivate. When you feel joy, excitement, gratitude, or peace in relation to your desire, your subconscious mind begins to accept these emotions as your reality. It then works tirelessly to align your external world with these internal states, creating circumstances and opportunities that bring your desires to fruition. To align your emotions with your desires, it is essential to become aware of your current emotional state. Often people experience conflicting emotions about their desires. For example, you may desire financial abundance but simultaneously feel fear or anxiety about money. These conflicting emotions can create resistance, slowing down the manifestation process. The first step toward emotional alignment is to acknowledge and release any negative or limiting emotions you may have regarding your desires. This may involve confronting beliefs of unworthiness, fear of failure, or doubt about whether you can truly have what you want. Once you've cleared these emotional blocks, the next step is to consciously cultivate the emotions that match your desired outcome. Ask yourself, how would I feel if I already had what I want? Would you feel relief? Excitement? Joy? Contentment? Whatever those feelings are, start practicing them now in the present moment. This may seem counterintuitive at first because we are conditioned to believe that emotions follow external events, meaning we will feel happy once we have what we want. But the truth is, the opposite is true. You must feel happy first in order to attract the circumstances that align with that happiness. There are many ways to cultivate the emotions that align with your desires. Visualization is one of the most effective tools. By vividly imagining yourself in the situation where your desire has already manifested, you can begin to generate the emotions that come with it. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and picture yourself living your dream. See it, hear it, and most importantly, feel it. As you visualize, pay close attention to the emotions that arise. Are you feeling a sense of accomplishment? Gratitude? Freedom? Hold on to those feelings and allow them to wash over you. Another powerful method is practicing gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational emotions you can experience, and it has a magnetic quality that attracts more of what you appreciate into your life. When you feel grateful for something before it arrives, you are signaling to the universe that you are already in alignment with that experience. Start by expressing gratitude for what you already have, and then extend that gratitude to your desires as though they have already been fulfilled. This practice shifts your focus from lack to abundance, helping you align emotionally with your goals. Affirmations are also a helpful tool in aligning your emotions with your desires. When you repeat affirmations with conviction and feeling, you begin to reprogram your subconscious mind to accept your desires as your reality. The key to effective affirmations is not just the words you say, but the emotions behind them. For example, saying I am wealthy will have little impact if you don't feel emotionally connected to that statement. But when you say I am wealthy and allow yourself to feel the excitement, security, and freedom that wealth brings, you create a powerful emotional alignment with that desire. It's important to note that emotional alignment does not mean forcing yourself to feel happy all the time or pretending that everything is perfect when it's not. Instead, it's about gently guiding your emotions toward the state that matches your desires. If you're feeling discouraged or frustrated, allow yourself to feel those emotions without judgment. Then gradually shift your focus towards something that brings you a sense of relief or joy. Even a small emotional shift can have a profound impact on your ability to manifest your desires. Persisting beyond doubt is one of the most crucial elements in the manifestation process. Doubt is a natural part of the human experience, especially when you're working towards goals that seem far beyond your current reality. It can arise from past experiences, societal conditioning, or fear of failure. But to bring your desires into fruition, you must learn to move through doubt and persist in the unwavering belief that your vision will manifest, no matter how impossible it may seem in the moment. Doubt, in many ways, can be seen as the opposite of faith. When you doubt, you are entertaining the idea that what you want may not come to pass, that the universe may not be working in your favor, or that you might not be capable or worthy of receiving what you desire. These seeds of doubt can quickly grow into significant barriers if left unchecked. However, when you persist in the face of doubt, you are signaling to the universe, and more importantly to yourself, that you are committed to your vision no matter what external appearances or inner fears arise. The first step to persisting beyond doubt is understanding that doubt is not inherently bad or wrong. It's simply a part of the mind's natural defense mechanism, an attempt to protect you from disappointment or failure. Your mind wants certainty, and when it doesn't have it, it tries to create stories or explanations as to why things might not work out. But doubt only has power if you let it. If you see doubt for what it is, a fleeting thought, a protective instinct, you can acknowledge it without letting it control you. One of the most effective ways to persist through doubt is to remember that the external world is a reflection of your inner state. Just because your current circumstances don't align with your desires doesn't mean they never will. Many people give up on their dreams because they allow doubt to convince them that what they want is too far out of reach. But the truth is, external circumstances can change in an instant. What seems impossible today can become possible tomorrow if you hold fast to your belief. Persistence is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It is important to recognize that doubt often arises when there's a gap between your current reality and your desired reality. This gap can feel intimidating, but it's crucial to not allow that discomfort to derail your efforts. The gap itself is simply an invitation to grow, to evolve, and to expand your faith in what is possible. The key is to keep moving forward, step by step, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Your persistence in belief creates momentum, and over time, that momentum will carry you toward your goal. One of the most powerful tools in persisting beyond doubt is the practice of visualization. When you visualize, you immerse yourself in the experience of already having what you desire. This practice is not just about seeing your desired outcome, it's about feeling it on a deep emotional level. When you can feel the emotions of having your desire, even when doubt creeps in, you are reinforcing your belief in its eventual manifestation. Visualization can help anchor you in the truth of what you want, making doubt feel less relevant and less powerful. Affirmations can also be highly effective in persisting beyond doubt. When you regularly repeat positive affirmations that reinforce your belief in your desires, You begin to shift your mental and emotional state toward faith. For instance, if doubt arises about your ability to succeed, repeating affirmations like I am capable, I trust in the process, or my desires are manifesting perfectly can help counteract those doubtful thoughts. The more you affirm what you want to believe, the more you reprogram your mind to align with your goals rather than your fears. Another vital aspect of persistence is maintaining a sense of trust in the timing of your manifestations. Doubt often arises because we expect results within a specific time frame, and when those results don't appear as quickly as we'd like, we start to question whether our desires will ever come to fruition. But the universe operates on its own perfect timing. Just because something hasn't manifested yet doesn't mean it won't. There's always a reason for the timing of events, even if that reason isn't immediately clear. Trusting in divine timing allows you to relax, knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. When doubt becomes overwhelming, it's essential to remember that persistence doesn't mean forcing yourself to be positive or denying your emotions. Persistence means staying the course, even when doubt is present. You can acknowledge doubt without giving it power. Instead of fighting against doubt or trying to eliminate it completely, allow it to be there while continuing to focus on your desired outcome. The key is not to get stuck in the doubt, but to let it pass through you while you remain anchored in your faith. Doubt also presents an opportunity for growth. Every time you encounter doubt and choose to persist anyway, you strengthen your mental and emotional resilience. You learn to trust yourself and your ability to navigate challenges. Over time, you may even find that doubt becomes less frequent and less intense as your faith in yourself and your manifestation process deepens. It's also helpful to look at doubt as a signpost, a signal that you are on the verge of something significant. Often, doubt arises most strongly just before a breakthrough, because the mind is sensing that you are about to step into a new reality, one that is outside of your current comfort zone. When doubt appears, rather than seeing it as a reason to stop, you can choose to see it as a signal that you are getting closer to your goal. Surrounding yourself with a supportive environment can make a significant difference in persisting beyond doubt. Whether it's friends, mentors, or a community that believes in the power of manifestation, having people who encourage you can help you stay the course when doubt tries to take over. Even if others around you don't fully understand or support your goals, connecting with like-minded individuals who share your belief in manifestation can provide the reinforcement you need to continue persisting. Celebrate small wins along the way. Persistence is not just about waiting for the big manifestation to arrive, it's about recognizing and appreciating every step forward. Each time you make progress toward your goal, even if it seems small, take a moment to acknowledge it. This helps build momentum and reinforces your belief that you are moving in the right direction. Over time, these small wins add up, and before you know it, you'll find yourself living the reality you once only dreamed of. Persisting beyond doubt is about choosing to believe in your desires, even when the evidence isn't yet visible. It's about maintaining faith, trusting the process, and recognizing that doubt is a temporary feeling that does not define your ultimate success. Through practices like visualization, affirmations, and trusting in divine timing, you can navigate through doubt and continue moving toward your goals with confidence. With persistence, you transform doubt from a barrier into a stepping stone on your path to manifestation. Reprogramming the subconscious mind is one of the most profound and transformative processes in personal development and manifestation. The subconscious mind governs the vast majority of our thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors, often without our conscious awareness. It's like the hidden engine driving our life experiences. To manifest the life we truly desire, it's essential to align our subconscious programming with our conscious intentions. This requires intentional effort to replace old limiting beliefs and patterns with empowering ones. The subconscious mind operates on a different level than the conscious mind. While the conscious mind is rational, logical, and deliberate, the subconscious is more like a vast storehouse of memories, emotions, and deeply ingrained beliefs. It is also extremely powerful, processing information much faster and more effectively than the conscious mind. However, because it runs on autopilot, we are often unaware of the deeply held beliefs and habitual thinking patterns that may be holding us back. One of the key reasons reprogramming the subconscious mind is so important is that it controls up to 95% of our daily thoughts, feelings, and actions. This means that even if we consciously want something like success, happiness, or love, if our subconscious beliefs are at odds with those desires, we may unconsciously sabotage ourselves. For example, if someone consciously desires financial success, but holds a deep-seated belief that money is hard to come by or that they are unworthy of wealth, they may struggle to attract prosperity, no matter how hard they work. To truly change your life, you must change the subconscious patterns that dictate your reality. The good news is that the subconscious mind is highly receptive to new programming, especially when approached in a way that bypasses its resistance. The process of reprogramming involves creating new neural pathways, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones, and making these new thoughts and behaviors automatic. With time and repetition, these new beliefs become second nature, allowing you to create a new reality in alignment with your deepest desires. One of the most effective methods of reprogramming the subconscious mind is through repetition. The subconscious mind learns through repetition, which is why habits, whether positive or negative, become so deeply ingrained over time. By consistently affirming and visualizing the new beliefs or outcomes you want to manifest, you begin to override old patterns. Repetition can come in the form of daily affirmations, where you repeat positive statements about yourself or your goals until they become a natural part of your belief system. For instance, if you want to manifest a healthy relationship but have always struggled with feelings of unworthiness, you can reprogram your subconscious by repeatedly affirming statements like, I am worthy of love, or I attract healthy, loving relationships into my life. Over time, these affirmations help to replace the old narrative that may have been rooted in self-doubt or past experiences of rejection. The more you repeat these affirmations, the more your subconscious mind begins to accept them as truth. Visualization is another powerful tool for reprogramming the subconscious mind. Visualization involves vividly imagining yourself already living the life you desire. The subconscious mind doesn't differentiate between real experiences and imagined ones, so when you visualize your desired outcome with strong emotion, you are effectively tricking your subconscious into believing that it's already happening. The more you immerse yourself in the feeling of already having what you want, the more your subconscious mind will align with that reality. For example, if you are trying to manifest career success, you can spend time each day visualizing yourself in your dream job. Imagine the details of the environment, the interactions with colleagues, the feeling of fulfillment and pride you experience. As you do this, you begin to build a new belief in your subconscious that this reality is possible for you. Over time, your subconscious mind will begin to guide your thoughts, actions, and even opportunities in a way that aligns with this vision. Another critical aspect of reprogramming the subconscious mind is identifying and releasing limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are deeply ingrained thoughts or assumptions that we have accepted as truth, even if they aren't serving us. They often stem from past experiences, cultural conditioning, or inherited family beliefs. These beliefs can operate quietly in the background, influencing your choices and experiences without you even realizing it. To reprogram your subconscious, it's essential to become aware of the limiting beliefs that may be holding you back. This often requires introspection and self-awareness. One effective method is to reflect on your current challenges or areas of life where you feel stuck. Ask yourself what beliefs or assumptions you might be holding about these areas. For example, if you've been struggling financially, you might uncover beliefs like, money is scarce, I don't deserve wealth, or it's impossible to succeed in this economy. Once you've identified these limiting beliefs, you can consciously replace them with more empowering ones. Hypnosis and self-hypnosis are also powerful techniques for accessing and reprogramming the subconscious mind. Hypnosis works by putting the conscious mind into a relaxed, suggestible state, allowing direct access to the subconscious. In this state, you can introduce new beliefs and ideas more easily, bypassing the resistance that often comes from the conscious mind. Many people find hypnosis helpful for releasing deep-rooted fears, changing habits, or shifting long-held negative beliefs. Self-hypnosis can be practiced at home by listening to guided recordings that help induce a trance-like state. In this relaxed state, you can introduce affirmations, visualizations, or new beliefs to the subconscious mind. This method allows you to work directly with your subconscious, making it easier to create lasting changes in your thinking and behavior. Meditation is another effective tool for reprogramming the subconscious mind. During meditation, you quiet the conscious mind and enter a deeper state of awareness, where you can connect with your subconscious on a more direct level. Regular meditation helps you become more aware of your thoughts and patterns, giving you the ability to consciously shift your focus toward what you want to manifest. In addition, meditation helps to calm the nervous system and reduce stress, which can enhance your ability to reprogram the subconscious with positive beliefs. Consistency is key when reprogramming the subconscious mind. Just as it took time for old beliefs and habits to form, it will take time to install new ones. You must be patient and persistent in your efforts. Daily practice of affirmations, visualizations, meditation, or self-hypnosis will gradually reshape your subconscious programming. Over time, these new beliefs and patterns will become automatic, guiding your life in the direction of your desired outcomes. It's important to trust the process of reprogramming the subconscious mind. Sometimes it can feel like nothing is happening, especially if you're not seeing immediate results. But the subconscious mind works behind the scenes, often in subtle ways. As you continue to reinforce new beliefs, your outer world will gradually begin to reflect these changes. The key is to stay committed to your practice and trust that the subconscious is always working to bring your desires to life. Reprogramming the subconscious mind is a powerful tool for creating lasting change in your life. By aligning your subconscious beliefs with your conscious desires, you can break free from limiting patterns and manifest the reality you truly want. Through techniques like repetition, visualization, meditation, and hypnosis, you can reshape your inner world and, in turn, transform your outer experience. The journey of reprogramming the subconscious requires patience, consistency, and faith, but the rewards are immeasurable, as it allows you to step into your full potential and create the life of your dreams. In conclusion, the power to manifest your desires lies within your ability to reshape your inner world. By living in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, harnessing inner conviction, and mastering the art of imagination, you align yourself with the reality you wish to create. Detaching from external circumstances and aligning your emotions with your desires are crucial steps in this process. Persisting beyond doubt, even when logic and reason suggest otherwise, allows you to maintain faith in your vision. Reprogramming the subconscious mind through affirmations, visualization, and consistent effort is key to aligning your beliefs with your goals. This journey requires patience, persistence, and unwavering belief in the power of the unseen. As you align your inner world with the life you want to create, the external world begins to reflect your inner transformation. Every thought, feeling, and belief becomes a building block toward manifesting the reality of your dreams. Trust in the process, commit to your inner work, and watch as the world aligns with the fulfillment of your desires. The creative power of your mind is limitless. What you can imagine, you can achieve.